flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
You are muted. You can mute or unmute yourself by pressing star 6.
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first up on the agenda, we have the Bidder Citizens Forum. Linda, has anyone signed up to speak? No, okay, moving on then. We have the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are considered to be self-explanatory, be enacted with one motion. So we've got, these are pretty standard, our bookkeeping things we do every June. We have the Debt and Record Chronicle, we have the agreement. You guys probably don't know what a 380 agreement is. 380 agreement is between governmental bodies. It allows them to work cooperatively, economically. So we've always had a 380 agreement with the MDD, which allows us to loan them money and vice versa. It's just a cooperative agreement so that we can work together. We can use city funds with the MDD. And that's up for renewal, so it doesn't hurt to renew. Any questions?
What's the action of the no vote then, County? What's the other newspaper?
I don't think it can't be the Lone Journal doesn't have the certification.
Yeah,
we need
back and forth. Sometimes they do, and then they lose it, and then we got to go to Denton.
Yeah,
and then they get it back, and we go back to Little Elm, and then they lose it again.
You don't want to be the Dallas Morning News. It's like, that would be our entire budget. Yeah. Okay, so I have a motion on the consent.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Sweet has a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Daryl has the second. All those in favor? Okay, thank you. All right, so got that done. All right, next up, normally what we do is in our June meeting, we would swear everybody in, but I've postponed swearing in until we're open. The public can come. So it has no effect on your office. You just keep serving anyway. But the other thing is, once we swear everybody in, is every year we have to annually re-elect a mayor pro tem. So part of the bookkeeping. So I believe if nominated, Daryl will serve again, unless somebody else.
Yeah,
The floor is open.
So I will.
I mean, it's working great. You know.
Were you last time?
Yeah, so I'll tell you, for example, like, a couple days, because Linda's been out, only coming in, 2 days a week, it's not uncommon. I call Daryl on the phone from here, and I walk over to his house and have him sign something. So it's great that he's working from home, and I can just walk, 3 houses down and get something signed. So that's really the functionality of this facility.
We appreciate you doing it, Daryl.
Anybody have anything else?
We appreciate you.
I will plug it now.
Here. Right about now. So I think it's working great.
Okay, so I can motion then?
Yes, you can.
I'll make a motion to consider Daryl West for Mayor Pro Tem.
Okay, so I have a motion to reappoint Daryl West as Mayor Pro Tem. We have Matt Biss has got the second. All those in favor? Very good. All right, thank you.
You're going to abstain, Daryl? Vote for my...
Oh, Daryl. Revote. Okay. All right, next up, we have consideration appointments to the MDD board. So we have a couple of expiring terms, Dave Batchelder and Larry King. And they both want to continue to serve. I think they're both doing a great job. You worked with Dave.
Yeah, David, right? David's great.
Larry and I are meeting next week to go over the budget. So Larry's been very, very helpful with me on the stuff. Larry's a CPA, so that's always nice to have him on board.
Things are going well there.
It's going really well. MDD's really stepping their game up now, and which is what we need right now. So, all right. So I think they are ready to be reappointed.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Larry King and Dave Batchelder.
Okay, I have a motion to appoint Larry King and Dave Batchelder to the MDD. Serena has the second. All those in favor? That's everybody. Okay, thank you very much. All right, next up we have discussion of concrete roads. So, I think you've all seen, we're chugging right along. They're on schedule. Everything looks good. They are, we had a couple conflicts with pipes we had to work out, so we think we had to re-engineer that. That's been done. they're gonna work to get that in. They put in pipe today on the intersection of Melody and Stowe. They put the concrete, the pipe's been in. They put the concrete head walls and end treatments in, so they installed the concrete. So those are all cast. So the pipe is there, they cast, and then they fit them all together, and they band them up. So I watched them do that yesterday. So that looks good there. Right now, the schedule calls for them to finish laying base. So about half of it's got base on it. It's been compacted. You can tell it's pretty good stuff when you go down there and drive on it. They're going to finish doing base. They think maybe tomorrow, early next week. They're going to start laying rebar next week, and it looks like concrete should be going down probably the 22nd. So about 10 days. So rebar will be next week, and if they finish it, they're probably not going to lay concrete on a Friday or something. They'll wait and do it because it's going to take a couple days. They're going to start at Stowe Court. We still don't know which direction they're going to go after that. If I had to guess, I think they'd head toward Cary and finish off that one section, then turn around and go back, because the pipe that we're having issues with is in front of Menkoff's house, that big ravine there at Carl's house. We've got to figure it out. They just have to get the pipe in and do a lot of dirt work there. So the easiest thing to do is, right now they're avoiding it with all the road base. They're leaving it open. So it's not compacted. It's not ready yet. So once they get that pipe in, they got to kind of do that area special. So if I had to guess, I think they're going to head toward Cary and then double back. Head back the other way.
They're going to do one side of the road.
One side of the road first, and then put in the maturity meters, and then probably 2 days, they'll open it back up. So I expect the door knockers to go out middle to the end of next week. They should be doing individual door knockers for all the houses on whichever side they're going to go on, and start that process. I've talked to some people over there, obviously. There's been no complaints. People are doing good. People are lining up their logistics of where they're going to park when the concrete pours. They're working with their neighbors, trying to figure out, can I use your driveway? And so that's all working out well. The road guys have been doing great about making sure people get in and out of their driveways. I've had nothing but compliments about people that have asked them if they could do something, like move some dirt so they can get in or out, and they jump right on. Everything is good here. Utilities are a total disaster, as we all know. So the problem with utilities is AT&T. We looked at the AT&T lines, and over the course of the years, what happened with AT&T is when they would do a line would break, contractors that they hired, what they would do is they would go out and just run the repair along the edge of the road, rather than trenching up in the yard where they're supposed to put it. So there's several places where the AT&T line is literally 6 inches below the street, right next to the road. Most of the places where it is, it's in the wrong place. So what we have is we have the concrete road, then there's 19 feet on each side. That 19 feet is for our water, our sewer lines, and the bar ditch. That's our property, that 19 feet, that right-of-way. Then there's your water meter. Then there's a 10-foot utility easement.
I don't know what happened. They should have everybody muted. They just should.